Hi guys, Def here. Okie dokie, what have we got for you today? Yes, for you eagle-eyed viewers that watched my last video, my pen haul video, you would have seen that I actually teased you a little bit with this particular pen here. Now what I've done, I've actually worked on it, we've got it all ready to go. So let's show you the pen inside. Let's take the cap off, or the box lid. Let's pop that to one side. Inside, the nice thing about it, look at that, we've got the Swan instructions, leverless type, lever type, etc. What we've also got is a guarantee. Unfortunately, you can see, yes, it's got a little bit of sort of ink marks here and there, but nice to know that it's actually been used. And there, little slip telling you to use Swan ink for your pen. So nice that it's got all the instructions with the box. Now let's show you this gorgeous, handsome fountain pen. What a gorgeous pen. Look at that. Now this pen, when it came to me, I must admit, was in quite good condition, just a little bit tired. It had some teeth marks to the bottom here, which I've managed to sort of fill and polish out. The top was slightly discoloured. I've not done too much because I didn't want to remove the Swan logo, but apart from that, what we've done is totally disassembled the pen. Well, put a brand new sack in it, quite a large sack. I think I used, don't quote me, but I think it was a number 22 sack inside. Gave everything a clean internally, gave the pen a little bit of a polish, and it's an absolutely stunning example of a Swan self-filler, and this one is what they term as the Eternal fountain pen, or the range of Eternal pens. Now let's take you straight to the barrel imprint, because it's got a lovely clear barrel imprint there. As you can see, it says Swan self-filler, Mabie Todd and Company Limited, and then made in England. And then just to the bottom of that imprint there, you can see it's got the word Eternal. And then if we take you to the bottom of the barrel, again nice and clear, look at that, it's got 844B-60. So as you can see, it's got lovely clear barrel imprints. So what we've got for you here is a Swan Eternal 844B-60. -60 means the pen is in this black hard rubber. The 844B, now the 844, we'll come to that in a moment. The B, I believe, indicates that this is what they term in them particular days, and when I say in them days, sort of around about the 1920s, is what they term as a vest pocket pen. I think that's correct. If I'm wrong, I'll stand corrected, so if anybody knows anything different, please let us know. Now the nice thing about this particular Eternal pen, it's made in England. It's an English model, or an English made Eternal. There's a lot that were made in the US. Now the US models were actually a 2-digit model, i.e. this particular one, I believe, would have been the number 48. Now the English made ones, I've got a 3-digit number, hence 844. Now I also believe that the English made Eternals are a little bit more scarce than the American versions. I believe these are slightly rarer than, as I say, the pens that were made in America. But as I say, a lovely example of an 844 and in this case B Eternal fountain pen. Absolutely stunning in my opinion. It's a gorgeous pen. Do I actually keep this pen? Is it going into my own collection? I'm undecided yet, but it's looking very much like yes, it may be going into my own collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I don't know if you actually notice, as it said, cell filler or a lever fill pen. As you can see here, it's got this gold plated lever to the pen. If we take you up to the cap, you can see it's got two cap bands, one to the bottom of the cap there, quite a wide cap band. And in this particular case, if I turn it round, you can see it was obviously presented to somebody in sort of many years ago. It's got, I think it's HJH from L&D CC. Be interesting to know who that is. Is L&D CC? Is it some cricket club? Could well be. But let's show you the clip there. You've got this very recognisable ball clip here. To the top there, it's got Swan pen with a Swan logo. Very nice indeed. And then to the top there, we've got a slightly thinner cap band. And then, as we've just shown you, to the very top there, we've got this button, if you like, with the Swan logo to the very top of the cap there. As I said, even with the barrel imprints, everything is in gorgeous condition. There's no cracks or anything. It's a beauty. It's a stunning example. The size of this pen from the cap to the bottom of the barrel is 127 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's a lovely chunky, it's approximately 13.5 millimeters in diameter. So as you can see, it's a lovely chunky fountain pen. Now, the exciting thing about this particular pen, or the piece de resistance, is inside this cap here. Do you want to see it? Yes, let's show you, because it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the size of that. But before we show you that nib, let's show you the pen in numerous different angles. As I said, it was in good condition when I found it. All we've done is actually spruced it up, cleaned everything, given it a polish, and it's now a absolutely stunning pen. Incidentally, one thing I've not shown you, you saw the barrel imprint there to the barrel. To the cap, you've also got the word Swan, as you can see there, nice and clear again. And then if we take you up to the section and the nib, let's turn the section round. There we go. You can see it says Swan E8 just to the bottom of the section there. And then let's show you the nib. Look at the size of that nib. It is absolutely massive. It's a Swan Mabie a Swan Mabie Todd Eternal number 8. Yes, number 8 nib. And as you can see to the bottom, also made in England. So it's nice that the nib is matching the pen. Sometimes you find an English made pen with an American nib or vice versa, but here you can see we've got the English made pen to the bottom with the correct English Eternal number 8 nib. There's a sideways view for you. Let's show you the feed underneath. It's got the very recognisable sort of swan feed or ladder feed. And then if I just catch it correctly for you, there you go, upside down, but you can see it says Swan E8, so it's got the correct Eternal feed underneath, the E8. So incidentally, the number 8 nib is one of the biggest nibs within the range, and again the Swan Eternals, for you people that don't know, was actually it was actually the flagship pen within the Swan Mabie Todd range at that particular period. The Eternal was, yeah, basically top of the range, and this was top of the range within the Eternal. The number 8 nib was the largest size nib. Now, just to give you a comparison of the size of this nib, let me just show you this image here. There you go. Now, to the left here, you've got a number 1 nib. We've also got a number 2 nib here, and then next to that we've got the number, I think that's the, yeah, it's a number 4 nib, and then right to the end here we've got this number 8 nib. So size wise, you can see the comparison, and also there you've got the weights of the nibs as well. So a large nib. There we have it. What a gorgeous pen. With my large hands, it's nice and comfortable. It's, in fact, it's still quite a broad, chunky pen to hold. But with this nib, whoa, what a beautiful pen. Now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to fill the pen because I've put a new sack inside, but it'd be interesting to see how the pen actually writes. So what we'll simply do is do a dip test. Now, for you people that like the Swan nibs, who like flexi nibs, the Eternal nibs are not renowned for having a flexi nib. They're all pretty well stiff nibs, so I do not expect sort of this being or having any kind of flex. So let's dip it in the ink and let's see how it writes. So what we have is a Swan self filler. Okay, and as we said, this is what they term as the Eternal, the model number being 844B-60. Okay, again 60 telling us it's a black hard rubber. The B maybe is telling us that it's what they term as a vest pocket pen. The 8 I would say being the nib size, and the 44 being the model of the pen. Either way, writing very nicely indeed. Now when I said about flex, I might actually be stand corrected here, because if I just give it another dip, there may be a little bit of variation in the line. A very nice writer. It's actually lovely. But again, yes, if you look at this here, with a little bit of pressure we can get a sort of a broader line than the cross stroke being quite a fine line. But it's not a very flexy nib, but it does seem to have a little bit of flex. It does have a little bit of line variation, but writing I would say with a medium line, and writing, as I said, very nicely indeed, but a lovely writer. So what we'll do, let me just give the nib a quick wipe, and then we'll clean it after the video. So let's put the cap back on. Okay, and there we have it. What a stunning fountain pen. A Swan 844B60 from circa 1920s in absolutely superb condition. Everything's been cleaned, new sack inside, as you've just seen, in working order. A very handsome fountain pen. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoyed showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel as well, don't be shy, give the video a thumbs up, press that little symbol, press that thumbs up video symbol to say that you enjoy the video. But I'd just like to say Slavo Ukraini, and from me and this gorgeous handsome pen, I'm just going to say bye bye for now.